Hello everyone. Before starting with this just a demonstration, I'll just giving you a short brief, a very small short brief, or like overall, which all modules I will be covering today. So starting within the recruitment, we'll see out how the complete recruitment module within Odoo works with the help of all the configurations plus the working processes of it, how we can set up all activities within it, and how other modules that correlate to it, like calendars, booking up the interview meetings, and the survey module that questionnaires can be set it out, how offer would be released. So these all operations would be followed out in complete recruitment system. After that, we'll moving out towards the onboarding processes, like from the recruitment itself, how an employee can be created, or if it is not goes through the requirement like recruitment module or the recruitment processes, how a direct employee can be on board within an Odoo with its employee plus contract creations within the user creations. That's the other thing. But then finally we move towards the performance evaluations part, where within the performance areas we have two sections, that is one is uh, you can evaluate, that is on the appraisal module and the survey module. So let me just first start with the recruitment. So here, when I just switch it out to the recruitment product, you can see that what all the job positions that has been listed out within, or evaluated in through the system, are being mentioned out in the complete in the dashboards area. But before that, or making any job positions list out, we have the different menu of configurations where you can define your stages or the pipelines, or the, you will say, the processes through which any job positions can be moved it out. So within these stages, you can see that there are few stages which all have been created. So if I open any of them, you can see what the stage name has to be, to over which sequence, like sequence in a way, to the position 1 to position 2 or position 3, which has to first which position it has to be moved it out. If there is any email template, like whenever a new record has been created, you need an automated emails to be triggered out to the I'll say to the recruitment team or any another persons, or to the applicant. So through that email template can be automated. You fold like these are other further operation, like folded into the campaign, hiring, it is a hired stage or not. If there is any specification you needed, you need that respective stage to be used for the referrals, like the persons who are being working in your organization, or the other employees can refer to any of the employee to the directly to different respective stage. Then these all are the, if there's any other requirements in the terms and condition kindly requirements, you can enter it in the recruitment part. The similar first step is of the stages configurations, that it is the employment type, what all are the different type of employments you have in it, like permanent employee, temporary employee, seasonal, interns, contractual basis, different employee types can be configured within it. Then sources, from which sources this respective recruitment has been dropped out, the medium, the degrees, degree masters configurations, if the applicant is rejected or refused, what all reasons are being there. So you can create the drop down kind of a refuse reasons, and within a respective reason, if any different template of email should be used, you can create mapped it out in there. So offer refusal reasons, similarly the tags and department, and there are many more. The contract creation, like contract templates, and emails, like these email templates can be configured within it. And if there's any interview questions template you have to create, you can create within the interview section. So what all interviews has been assigned, and when what interview form to be sent it out to the applicant, that has to be, we can create and master it over there. Now moving towards the processes, the process start from listing your job positions, like few of them are listed. This published mention or represent that this consultant job has been published out to my websites, where there is right now there is no new applications, but overall there is a one application that has been submitted to the respective type. If I just open it and click on it, a Kanban view of job in all the applicants are moved, and what all the stages we have configured for respective position are mentioned out there. So you can see new, initial, the second sequencing instead in initial. It's first interview, then the second interview is to be happen, the contract proposals to be done, and if there's any offers and every other states are there. So to check on this station in the Kanban view area, you can see there's a David William whose the applicant information or applicant status is on the first interview level. So if I'll open that applicant, you can see the candidate David, his email, his phone number. If the LinkedIn profiles, you can mention it, to which position he has been applied to, who is the recruiter. If you can also mark which person who will be going to take its interview, and the different tags. Any internal load you can add on. You can attach his resume with the help of here, like there's an attachment option. To this attachment area, you can add its resume and other informations also. If there is any other document related are being there to be added, you can other details like master degree, job information shows, current salary packages, and what skills he have. So skills have, you can simply pick up these skills from the masters. You can send him the interview link with a click of a button. You can, if all these stages like first interview has been done, you can mark it is on the second interview round. You can click it on the second interview, then proposal contract, and you have to, if you finally have to raise the offer to them, to this respect, just simply click on the general offer, and the process is started. The title of your offer letter, what the contract template to be, the amount you will be offering to him, job titles, and when this offer has been expired. The Odoo creates an link for the offer itself, where the person can click it on that link and then accept or decline the offer. And if there is any negotiation he wanted, that negotiation would be end. And after the 5 days, this offer link will automatically be get expired. Then these are the other development area, so we just move it, and if this we can directly send it on the applicant email and sell the configurator. And if the configurator this is the kind of a screen which the applicant would be able to view. Sorry, I think it is so this is the kind of a screen that is being viewable to the applicant, where the other informations for preparing the contract and many are being listed out there. What you have offered to them in your INA area, that will be, if he is finally and he has reviewed the contract, he cannot, and if there are any negotiations in the terms of leaves and everything he wanted, he can adjust it over there. So whatever the adjustment has been there, the calculations will changes and it's been marked out, and he can suggest it. And if there's any feedback like conversation he wanted, he can provide it on the feedback. Once he submitted everything, those data could be updated into their contract and signed it area. Okay, so I'll move back towards this page. Yes, so once it has been when you send it, like it is in partially signed, and the stages are automatically moved.
What is partially signed?
So a partially signed is incompletely form. There are few required data within the form which I have been showed to you. So if the requested, like we have marked it down that these 10 respective fields or these 10 respective data should be there within this, had to be mandatory over there. But due to some reason, a few documentations are right now being not there. He has put it out 8, but for 2 of them he has informed. So that is something partially signed. And fully signed is like all the 10 documents, all the 10 required fields are being submitted. And the negotiation that need to be goes on, like let's taking as an example, you have offered them something X amount and he asks for X plus 1. So and finally the amount that offered has been released and marked in signed. Once then it moves to fully signed, and if the offer, that link has been expired, he haven't put any actions within the 5 days, then it automatically move to expired state.
Okay, so if for example, if the link gets expired and as we have to make some changes in the CTC structure, so can we use the same link again, update it, and the same link will go to the candidate?
Yes. So if just taking an example, you can see a record of offers has been created. So previously it
Okay.
is not. Once we generated an offer, so if
Mhm.
it even if the same link has been expired, you can just simply have to came it to this part and increase the number of days of validations,
Okay. Oh, okay.
and then
Okay.
again
Got
send
it.
it to the email. So the link would be the same, just an invitation and a new access token would be generated.
Okay. We have to increase the number of days, whatever days we are
Yeah.
giving the access. Okay. Understood.
Okay. So this is like exactly the more of the complete flows. As simple as an a flow will be created, but more or overall in power what Odoo provided us is that within every states, like the second interview state, if I just simply edit it, I can add any automation to it or define any further template. Like if I need to change it sequence, I can change it. I need any template to be run out when, and I'll just simply drag and drop the Kanban view from like for first interview to second interview. Any applicant status is been moved, and automated email should be triggered out. This through this feature we can add it through an automations. We can create n number of automations within this, so you can see that the system is telling an idea of what all automations can be created. So with the help of use of Odoo Studios, we can create any automations like after 10 days, after 5 days, any reminders. Even if you need any logs to be created out, you can have an direct conversations with the help of send messages. Like with this send message, you can start a new thread with that respective employee based on the emails. And if you need to log any note, you can log note for other interview, like for the second interviewer, or the to an HR, to any another person, you can log and have a track note of it. You can assign any activities any to any person who is your an employee, like assigned an activity, what kind of activity is to be, like to do activity, email activity, calls, meetings and everything.
Mm.
If it is like the email, you can mark it on the summary, its log note and schedule. So if you schedule it, or schedule, or like done and scheduled next schedule. So there are two different forms. So first one is schedule, just an uh, Odoo notification kind of a thing, that where system is letting you know that okay, this activity is pending at this respective level. But if I'll mark it as a schedule and a markdowns, then it can also automate that email. So after 5 days, if no responses or no conversation, that has been not active, which I'll showed you in the automations part. So the system after 5 days can automatically trigger that there is no response from your side, kindly confirm or fill it out that thing. Then other activities are being there to do meeting, uploading document and requesting for signatures, and many more are there.
Okay.
So yeah, so this is the
So once
uh,
the candidate, in this end-to-end process, so once the candidate signs the offer letter and the candidate signs, it automatically gets tracked in the system. And what is the next step? Do we have to convert that candidate into the employee, into the system
yes.
itself?
Yeah. So for the recruitment one, like I said, this contract signed state is hired state. So he is hired, and when its onboarding starts, so it is the status of the applicant is being hired. But when the time it's came for the joining, for the onboarding, which we have goes to, so within this recruitment we can directly create employee of that applicant. And when I click it on an employee, so with the previous data, its name, his other information has been captured, what all the information he has provided out, you can see that like the work information, if any private information which he has been submitted, so those are also been up there. And you can
Okay.
just simply, the employee has been created, and from here itself you can now the onboarding, it's like the process of onboarding. The employee has been created. You can mark its user, which you create its user from which he can access the system based on what all accesses to be provided to them. Like if I just simply click on the create user, system is asking what all access has to be given to this respective user. So
Hmm.
if the user is based on base level of employee and don't want to, okay, all these you can remove them and can save it. So if I just simply save, you can see that David user is being created, and he can now uh,
Have
invite
access.
link. Invite link has been sent to him, and from there he can uh, reset his password and can start using the system.
Okay.
And for the payroll ended, here you can started working with the contracts. So a contract for him means you can define which pay structure is, department, position, what's the pages, or like wages for the payroll. It's on the monthly basis or yearly basis. So that's at a different time. So if it is the monthly, yearly, and there are multiple things, so I'll mark it as an annual. So then annual fixed basis, what is yearly wages are there, and distributions are defined under the salary structure type. So
Hmm.
like if I say the Indian employee is the structure of him. So okay, I just test. Yes. So yes, and structures. Yeah. So you can see within this what the basic salary is to be, and further on, there are much more into it. It's like
Yeah.
what wages we have defined into the its contract, and you need it like, okay, auto calculation of 30% would be goes to the basic salary, house rent
Hmm.
58, HRA 20%. Those percentage would be marked under them. So
And this will be
oh
customized according to the company.
yeah,
Okay.
so you have complete access to it, like this is the something. So there is a drop down. If you need it in the percentage basis, you can mark it on the percentages. If you need it on the fixed amount, like okay, this is the fixed amount, you get it for HRA or other travel allowance, anything, you can mark it as a fixed amount. Other inputs are there, and if you want the calculations to be happen based on 3 to 4 fields, like right now which it has been given here. This is actually like the max from the payslip. From the payslip, there is a rule, there is a
Hmm.
field. Within that field, there is a paid amount field, and a further calculation. Based
Yeah.
on this calculation, this uh, structure or this rules amount to be calculated, that can also be defined.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah. So I'll just
So
like this. Yeah. Yes, please.
yeah, please go ahead.
No, so no. So actually, I'm just going through like the employer. Once the employee is created, it has been removed from the job positions applications list. Whatever the more Odoo gives you, that is a power of filtrations and groups. You can see you can have an n number of filtrations based on what all requirements you have. So it's just the restriction is that the field should be data should be presented into the form. So you can have n number of filters, whatever the conditions is there, you can select that respective condition, mark it on the condition and its value. So system give you a filter on this. The similar way you can group the data on your few are predefined, but also the custom at the user ended side. So you have n number of filter custom groups there. You can just simply select, and the system will print it out there. Moreover, within the reporting end, at the recruitment side, there are 4 reports that Odoo provides you. First is like on the basis of applicant status analysis. Yeah, it's just loading. You have 3 different views. First one is bar chart view, second is line view, and third one is the pie chart view. So these are the graph or analytical level view. And then you can also switch it to the pivot view, where you have an what all the in an Excel format. You can just simply sit in an Excel format view. There where are multiple measures are there. What all measures you need or more needed, you can just simply add on that. So this way the report can be increased it out. What all the positions are being there, number of applicants applied, hired, refused, in process, and meeting. It gives you status, and you can download it into the Excel format. The
Okay.
similar way, yeah, the similar way you have a source basis report, from which sources like Facebook, LinkedIn, or another, if there's any another sources there where system
So,
designed it.
hmm. So can we just integrate, I mean, customize this with the job portals like LinkedIn or maybe the Naukri for the automatic candidate sourcing?
Yeah, within the Odoo standards, Odoo right now stand within this standards area provides you with the integrations with monster.com. So
Okay.
where you just simply has to pass on your credentials, but if the APIs are available, like you can also connect with the LinkedIn, but for the connection of LinkedIn, we have to activate there is a social marketing module within Odoo, where you can do complete marketing at the social levels like Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, and there's one more, I think, Thread, that is. So on that you can connect those portals directly to Odoo. But yeah, small customization again that will be needed. But if you don't want to need that like social media marketing module to be used for that area, we just need this system needed the APIs from the Naukri.com or the LinkedIn, and through that the Odoo can connect it and talk to them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's move to the onboarding, the next step after the candidate joins.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, like, can you just give me like, I'm just like, I think a bit of idea what just like for a few of an examples, like how being an onboarding in your will goes on. So based on that, I can present you whatever the things are being there.
Yeah, so what onboarding tasks can be automated, such as the documentation, collection, or maybe after the joining, if the training is required for the candidate or the IT setup? Can you just take me through that?
Sure. Okay. Okay. So let's just take first time within an onboarding area, like this employee has been onboarded on the site, what all skill sets and work information and everything has we have been marked through it. If what the documents related to this respective employee can be attached into the here into the documentations, like you can create a new folder for the respective one and you're going to align it on a single drive area. So multiple folders or can be attached to it, or you can like first one is this, second is you can simply attach a link. With the help of this attachment option, you can attach n number of documents that has been listed to this respective employee. Organization chart are there, plannings are being there. If a new task and work entries to be created out, then you can create it on there. The part you talked about the questionnaires and the gathering of an information that can be performed with the help of surveys. Like within this survey module, you can create any. It's not just the surveys. There are this. It is just called as a survey. There are multiple options through which we can like the recruitment part. So after that recruitment, what it is a custom assessment or live session or a survey. You can add what are all the questions or questionnaires to be provided by that recruitment. You can add a questions. What the question is, what type of question it has to be. Multiple choice question, a long question, a text box, single lining, numerically, date, time, or a matrix. What the answer options are there, you have to mark on answer options, descriptions, and other options like what comment answer field to be there, it is a mandatory questions or not, triggering answer, what the triggering answers to be there, and if it is for the live session. And you can save it and can share it with the help of this share button. So where this share help action, you can enter the employee. If the employee is a part, then you can directly select your employee from here. The employee is created. If there is any additional email, you can add it. Subject, you can even change the text, and with a click of this respective button, the person can start its assessments or the questions he has to be answered out. Or if there is any attachment, you can also create a questionnaire for an attachment parted, and that attachment could be added on there.
Okay.
Yeah. So like within Odoo, with the help of employees, documentations, and survey module, we onboarded it. But again, few part I'll have covered it in the recruitment also, like the contract creations, its salary structure set out, payroll and everything, then other managers further on with different modules.
Yeah. So next, okay, yeah, Prerna, please go.
Yeah, sure. So, hi Rohit, thank you
Yes.
for the onboarding demo you showed. So, just wanted to ask you that does this platform also provide some checklists, user-wise dependencies, or different roles for all the departments? As in, because see, we have a lot of users and a lot of people accessing this, right? So on that basis, are the roles assigned, are the user rights assigned, all of it that way?
So her point is, does this platform provides a customize?
Yeah.
Can we
customization.
customize is based on the departments? So the documentation which we require, maybe for the HR, maybe it is different for the finance. So can we customize that?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, Odoo is 100% customizable. Like even it's That is why it is called as an open source ERP system. So Odoo is a complete
Mm-hmm.
open source ERP system. It gives you a complete access at the level of uh, I'll say A to Z level of customization. So even if you think that a workflow is not suiting up to me at a point of operations, what operations right now we are performing, and Odoo is
Mm-hmm.
providing the different one. We need it based on our that can be customized. So
Okay.
uh, from the operations level to the field level, any new
Yeah,
field or any new data can be added into the Odoo system.
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Got it.
Thanks, Fred. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Let's move to the now performance management. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So for the performance management, Odoo, first one is the survey, which I give you a brief. So through the surveys, you can have your feedbacks, inputs, what all the questionnaires parts will be going on. Another is an appraisal module.
Uh, yeah, Rohit, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, how are you? I mean, how performance review structured in Odoo? I mean, is it goal-oriented, goal-based, or competency, or is it customizable?
So within Odoo, like it is on the bothly basis. So you can set it the goals where on the based on feedbacks you can provide it, or you can customize as per your base needed.
Can you show
You
us
can do
how
both.
to do it?
Yeah. So within the appraisals, I'm right now just showing you. So yeah. So that is the appraisals part where with the help of appraisals, you can define out the appraisals of what are all the upcoming appraisals our system suggests you within that months, which employee appraisals are being there. But even with the help of goals over area, like with the new, so you can set it what the goal type to which employee you have to go set it, what its progresses is. Within the descriptions, you can define uh, like attachments over there. So questionnaires, media, and if it is any survey, so the survey which we have if a survey has been created that has been linked to lead, you can create that. What the deadlines to be that been to be market and tag it. So like which tags to it's to be provided. So like okay, the kind of listing I'll have been added over there. So within this description, you can set what completely that goals has to be in it for it to be, and like the mark demo, I'll give you an example of the mark demo or the mug demo. It has been made a responsibility goal has to be created, computer skills, deadlines, literacy, competency. The similar way, a similar task typing transcript, these tasks has been created, what their progress has been there, has been made by them, to which date it has been created. So you can have it them on basis of that. And if it I go finally go into on the reports on the basis of like sorry, not appraisals, this skills evaluations goals. So this reports tell you what their current levels has been there, their previous progresses and their current progresses. Further on, again the questionnaires pass that comes in. So here are this form of appraisal, like employee feedback, you can take manager feedbacks, you can take with it to this respective appraisal, what all goals has been to be made, what's the feedback of it's and many more. So like there are four goals prepared for him. One is completed, three are pending, like it is on the 0, second is 50 and third one is 75. And the there's like it is on the goals base, and the customizations base you have talked about, like then it is like as I said that Odoo is 100% customizable. So by standardly it gives you goals, but if you need to customize anything, that can be customized within to it.
Okay. Thanks. And I have one more question. Can managers and employees track their progress on a goal in real time? And is there any feedback mechanism you provide?
Okay. So with the goals, like you said, managers and feedback lead, it is something the inputs that needed. So whatever the inputs or whatever the design we have set it, so these inputs has to be first marked out, and once it has been marked out, it is on to that. And if you like activities like what if you need it in on automations, you have to create a task activity for them, and once the task has been completed and it has been marked as that respective task, so that is the yeah it is yeah within the project, that is like the task creations. So So if a task has been created linked to a goal, then and it has been completed, marked as done. So whether it is done like in progress and done, and it is done, and I'll marked as done over there. So on that, like started, timing starts, pause, and I'll stopped it. So description and log timer. So my task completed, it is done and done. Oh, sorry, here done, and finally its complete status has been set as it is done. So the automated activity which has been set to the within the goal area, that can increase its percentages to that.
Okay, thanks, Rohit.
Yeah. Oh, so I think moreoverly I'll have covered all of this thing, but more power that Odoo also gives you, that is the dashboards. It gives an higher management level of dashboards at an analytical levels. So if you see, if within the recruitment sites, within the employee sites, what's all has been going to the organization, what all new applications which have been done, so you can filter it on the basis of dates, based on the positions, based on the recruiters, as well as the form of the medium, where medium it is. The upper management get an higher power, like they are not able to get into engage at to the record levels, or every time they have to ask us for the reports or to a deep level of reports. They can have this power of analytical view. So multiple filters are there. The system let you what all the new applications are there, new hirings has been done, what is the hiring rate is going on, process durations, like to complete a complete process of from the application applying to its hiring, how much an average days was taken to new applications, which what are there, different stages are there, like 5 applications are at initial status, 3 are at first interview, other second interview, and then most hired job position, which position is for which position we are be hiring the maximum numbers of it, application refuse state, what how frequently the applications are being get refused, total offer validities by date wises, recent job positions which we have posted, top job positions which we have posted, the applications like 7 we have posted for the experienced developer, but 2 are only hired, rate 0, and many more. There are like again the top refusal reasons due to which the applications have been refused, offers by which reasons offers has been refused, mediums through like direct emails, what all are the different medium sources like Facebook and LinkedIn, top recruiters level who is recruiting the maximum, and many more can be added. So these are the by standards are being provided to you, but many more can be added. So what all features you will be using, system Odoo itself creating its analytical part, and you can make it like want it as per you want it. So if I just simply show you the employees, total number of employees, new employees you created, departmental turnover rate, average contractual rate, variations in employees by month, what is being going out, turnover, they are like turnover works based on the projects and the timesheet we have provided to them. So what tasks they have been provided, what budget has been given to them, and so based on that it gives you the turnovers by the monthly basis, top departments, like to which department maximum number of hiring has been done or maximum number of hire have been, top paid employees are positions and department regions. So this is something about the like Odoo provides at the recruitment, onboarding, and the goals level setting, and also like the analytical end, reporting end as, and I think I'll cover the most of the thing. But if there's any another module or any another feature you need to explore it, I can also go through that.
So can you just, is it possible if you can give us a quick review on payroll?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so within the payrolls, how it is being set up and how it has worked. First, we can set what all the contracts are being there. So within the configurations you have, they like the similar way, employee types, what all work entries to be there, your working schedules, number of working times, and so that the system can calculate it, what the structure types are there, like employee, worker, Indian employee. If there's a different state of an employee, you can also configure that. Odoo by defaultly provide you around 76 country payroll structures are being there within the Odoo. So most of the configurations by Odoo, just a click on a single button. Most of the standard pay structures and pay rules are being configured, but if there's any missing, you can create it by your own. Sorry. So the like way, if there's any new structures to be created, I just simply have to create it. Then click on the new, what the structure type is, to which country it is, default wage log, allow how its wages to be calculated on the basis of fixed wages or hourly basis, how the payment to be worked on monthly or many more, and which work schedule is being working out, and structures pay. The similar way, there are rules that to be defined, like structures are there, employee structures, rules to be set it out. What the rules are being there, like in the default structure rule, basic salary, taxables, attachments, assignment, child allowances, deduction and reimbursements are all there. So once these structures, the rules are being set, then it finally moves towards the actual working functionality, that is the contract creation, contract management. By default, Odoo works on the 4 stages of contracting. Much more can be created, but first is new, like it has just been created for the onboarded person. Then running, whose all our payrolls to be run. So whenever a payroll is been running for a prospective employee, their contract should be into the running stated. If they expired, what all the contracts are being expired, and if cancelled starts there. What data that captures in the contract, employee informations, salary structure type, what salary structures to be type, contract start date, end date, what's his working schedules, departmental, wages type and information, what all are the allowances are, like if what different HRA allowances in percentage, supplementary, deductions to be goes on, TDS calculations you can calculate directly with the norms that has been defined. Based on that, those norms, the deductions can be calculated, and TDS will be auto cutted on the every monthly basis. So once they got that and you get it, run of payroll, how exactly the payroll would be run out. Odoo provides you 2 options. First is the single payslip run, where we are running for an employee basis payslip, 2 or 3 employees payslip has to be run out. And second is a batch basis running, where a complete office or all the employees that are related to that respective office, their payslip to be run. So I'll show you the batches part. Like batch payslip for December month, it's been created. Draft entry set it, from which period to which period has to be created, and it is confirmed state. 3 employees are linked to the company which I have been logged into, so their payslip auto generated. These are under the waiting state, and these movements worked on create status. Like if I just mark it as a draft, create draft general entries, it create a general entry directly to my accounting modules. So if accounting is enabled, we can push also the direct general entries to them. So in this way, there's like number of sick leave, system auto calculated based on the rule we defined. Attendance, number of attendance days, if there's any child's other inputs that to be like a kind of arrear things. So if there's any arrear or any bonus or any increment that has to be provided for just a single time period of time, you can add, and the amount would be reflected to it. Here you can see the computations of the employees that goes on. So what all are the earning, what all are the allowances, what are all the deductions, what are taxable things, another thing. And you can just mark on, and you can print that. So if I just print, so yes, just show you can, yeah. So this way a PDF report of your payslip will be printed, and you can have it, and even employees can directly. So there is no dependency on HR end. So if I just show you this once of an employee, I'll open that. I'm logged in as this employee, so my payslips are being showed to the over there, and I can get my contractual infos and payslip from here itself only. So no dependencies at the HR ended. So whenever I needed my payslip to be printed out, I didn't have to mark or call it out my HR that please send me my payslip or allow me access for that. I can directly print my payslips and everything from it. So batches can be printed, resumes can submit time for my multiple can be performed. Or yeah, also you have a dashboards and payroll. So this is the dashboard which I talk about. So warning, what all the warnings has been getting it on the system. Like there is an employee without a PAN number. There are few employees who are without identification number, ESI number, UAN numbers. The system give you an idea about there are like total 18 employees are there who have been missing open batches. 22 employees are there whose bank account has been not marked. 29 employees are there whose ECSI number is been missing. So in that way, system is giving you the warning. You can work it on them or get action over them. You can have system getting what all the batches you have been created, number of batches are in new state, confirmed, done or paid. You have trend reports, employer and employers trend reports. This note, the note sections where you can just announce or publish anything that employees get to able to view to see like, okay, this is the relatable information that has been posted by the upper management or the HR's part. That can be they have to be kept it up. Moreover, with the batches are being there, you can create a batch of complete office, a single pay slip for an employee you can create it. You have different levels of reportings over there, like payroll report. So every reports like Odoo don't restrict you at the reporting side level. So every reports have 3 different views: the pie view, the line view and the bar view. So whichever in the view you are being suitable with, you can view it and to it. Multiple measures are being there, and again with the help of a pivot viewer section you can get it into the Excel format as well as. So the reports that Odoo standards provides you report based on payroll, based on headcount, based on work entries, EPF report, salary statement report, yearly salary by an employee, like what an employee has been getting salary on an every yearly basis from when the time he has been joined to. Then salary registers and W2 reports for the United States. So these are the different reports that by when Odoo standards provide. But if you needed much more to it, a customized report as per your requirements, that can also be created. So payroll has been also like being done. If there's any query or questions from your side, I can answer them.
No, it is clear from my end. So Ajinkya or Prerna, do you have any question from your end, or Vasa?
Not as of now, I'm good. I've understood the payroll module along with the compliance part. Good.
Ajinkya,
good
anything
from
from you? Yeah. So then Rohit, we completely have gone through the HRMS or what we have requested. So if there is anything pending, so we will reach out to you offline.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Rohit.
Thank you, Rohit.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you everyone.